Alright, guys, it's me, Slimmy V, and this is the most offensive podcast ever, aka the most honest and truthful ever. What we're looking at is a drag queen. Apparently, Discovery Plus drops a new trailer for Drag Queen, which is a teen series. Remember back when we were saying there's an agenda with the LGBTQ plus community? There's an agenda to infiltrate our kids' mind, to probe their spirits and kind of rewire their DNA to make them think things such as I'm gay, I'm trans, I'm non-binary, or I'm queer, or I'm a drag. Remember when we were called conspiracy theories just for saying things like this? Because we had deep thought. We had God infiltrating our mind and saying something is going wrong in the schools. They are infiltrating our schools. They are infiltrating politics. They're in government. They are infiltrating science. They are everywhere. This is not a call to harm anybody. This is something to warn people about. Kids do not have the adult mental capacity to understand what the heck being gay is, let alone what is love. They don't know what this LGBTQ, they don't know what being a trans is about. When they say things like, oh, I think I'm a girl, maybe they like playing with dolls, maybe they see colors and they like all of that. Remember, the rainbow was originally a covenant between God and Noah to not destroy, but the LGBTQ community took this rainbow for them, meaning pride in who they are and what they believe in. We need to take that back. That's a covenant between God and Noah. That color, that rainbow stuff has nothing to do with LGBTQ. So I'm gonna show you this trailer, and I'm gonna give you bits by bits of what I think about this. This is totally to really confuse our children, to probe their mind and transform them into something that they're not. Let me go ahead and play this.
What do
Let me
you
start from the beginning.
think of taking this book?
I first discovered drag at 13. Put on the wig and the makeup, and I'm someone completely different. I'm so pretty!
What do you think of taking those photos down? The constant reminder that I had to pretend I was a boy.
This is a place of love and support because we need that in this world.
This is me, and you better like it.
Bye.
Looks scary.
You need to see this. I've seen this already, and it kind of surprises me every single time that I see it. Listen to what these kids say, because they want to indoctrinate your kids. They want to brainwash them. Take a listen.
Do you know what I am? No. I'm a drag queen.
Do they need to know this? Do you know what I am? I'm a drag queen. What the hell?
You're gay?
I am. Good question. I came out of the closet when I was 21 years old.
What's coming out of a closet mean?
Dude, do our kids need to know this type of stuff? Look. First of all, they said new trailer for Drag Queen Teens series. These are kids. Do kids need to somewhat know or learn what coming out of the closet is? Do they?
Closet when I was 20. Damn. Good question. I came out of the closet when I was 21 years old.
What's coming out of a closet means?
Everybody should try drag at least once.
That's indoctrination. Everyone should try drag at least once.
Really fun.
Even kids?
Yeah.
My advice to you is keep going, learn.
Look, I don't mean to be mean. You know, every time someone says I don't mean to, but come on, man. If I'm a little kid, I'm scared of that. I'm afraid of it. What the heck is that? Look at it. If I'm a kid, I'm having nightmares. What the heck is this? And then they see. This is why it's so stupid when they say, "Oh, I believe that I'm a girl. There's a girl inside of me, and I should have been born a girl." Like, so then you actually believe that a woman is different than a man, right? So if you're gonna dress like this, you should not be arguing as to whether some people are gender neutral, or I don't know the definition of a woman, or I don't know the definition of a man, or their roles and what they do. That is total bullcrap.
Your lyrics well. Give them face, give them choreography.
Look at this. This looks scary. It looks scary. You know how some people are afraid of clowns? I'm surprised people are not afraid of this. This is not in any way to disparage, to make fun of people who have some. This is not about that. But literally, when you're looking at it, this is nothing beautiful about it. It's scary.
Give them a lot of energy. They will always remember your energy. Left foot forward.
That's a boy.
There you go. And chest up, head up.
Baby blue, pink, white represent transgender people, and black and brown represent the queer and trans people of color.
You think this? Okay. Be honest with me. They trying to say this is for teens? Teenagers are not going to be watching this. You know who's going to be watching this? The same people that watch Barney. All this colors, music, performance, flamboyant. That's little kids that's going to be watching this. Little babies. If you don't want your kids getting confused as to who they are, don't let them watch this type of crap. And this is why I'm making this type of video.
We're all in this together. Families marching 3 by 3, hurrah, hurrah. Families marching 3 by 3, hurrah, hurrah. These papas are non-binary. They love each other so proudly, and they all go marching in the big hooray.
He shuffled into Bear's.
That's nuts. Again, that's for babies. That they're going to push this on babies. So your babies, whether a boy or girl, they're going to be growing up thinking they're not who they were born to be.
Room. Wake up, Bear, mumbled Mole. Spring is here.
This is Drag Queen Story Hour. It's your classic children's reading program with a twist. The day's literary leader is a larger-than-life drag queen.
Everybody wave to each other, make a friend next to you, okay?
That's the gayest thing that anyone can say. Everybody wave, you know, make a friend next to you. You know, come on, man. Why are you? Okay.
I am a school teacher, currently teaching kindergarten. Oh, I'm also a drag performer.
Wait. You see, I didn't even get this when I watched this. What the heck? I'm a school teacher teaching kindergarten. They in elementary schools, drag queens. Yo, they teaching kindergartens. So you don't think um the courses or whatever is gonna be geared towards how they think and how they feel? You don't think they're gonna be pushing this agenda on our children? Teaching kindergarten? Come on.
Teacher, currently teaching kindergarten. Oh, I'm also a drag performer. Named Facelift.
You don't think they're in your government pushing political ideologies or laws, rules, regulations that is going to be pushed through the public school system? You don't think that's happening? You don't think there's an agenda now? Don't you think? Don't you think, like, okay, if I'm Christian, don't you think I want to be pushing like maybe the 10 Commandments in the school? Yeah, because I think it's good for society. So don't you think that having these type of people with this type of mentality in schools, they're going to be pushing some sort of thinking, books to read, curriculums in our children's classes? Don't you think? We need to wake up and think, people.
So drag queen story time. It's just a wonderful time for me to be able to bring my love of working with kids with my performance. When you think about it, really, bringing drag performers together with little kids is kind of a perfect relationship. And it's kind of like drag performers are clowns, right?
For me, I think drag...
They look like clowns. He said it. I didn't say it. So I'm not being, mean to this drag thing.
Queen Story Hour is just such a natural fit. It's like one of those ideas that's just so good that I'm shocked that no one had thought of it sooner.
Remember this kid, Desmond? People looking, there's something with Desmond where I believe Desmond was, I think, in some type of club atmosphere where they was throwing money at Desmond. You don't think they pushing kids in some type of society where they're going to be confused as to who they are and what they are? Do you think they think they're God's people? Think about that.
I wish, because I started doing drag at 15 years old, and obviously not 11, but I wish even at that age that I could have had the courage that you have to do what you do.
Okay, so you see how they are pushing that on him. They congratulating him. Oh my gosh, I started at 15. Oh my gosh, I wish I had the courage that you have at 11 to have started earlier. That would have been so good. Like, what are you accomplishing when you do this? What are you accomplishing? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of God, this is an agenda to infiltrate the minds and the spirits of our children. They are being forced into a satanic realm to accept things that was against God. Remember, during the whole Sodom and Gomorrah, and people can have the debate against that, God was against something that's... What's anti-God? What's anti-God is basically things like, okay, a man and a woman because you can't produce life. A man and a man, excuse me. A man and a man because you can't produce life. Woman and a woman because you can't produce life. This type of confusion thing where men dressed up as women, you know? Now, I understand there are... and I'm going to go into other comedic stuff. I'm gonna save that for a different video. But I just wanted to bring awareness. This is an agenda. This is no longer a conspiracy theory. This is a reality. This is happening. They're infiltrating in our schools. They're infiltrating in our government. They're infiltrating in science. Okay? They are in our society. A lot of black people are being affected by this. There are a lot of black people that are confused. And they don't know who they are. They don't know what to do. They don't know what their purpose is in life. They're born males and they get pushed into thinking that they're females just because maybe they like pink. Oh, I like pink. You know? So, oh wow, you must be gay. You must like, why do we associate pink with feminine? It could be a soft color. Doesn't have to be associated with females, right? But there's a lot of things like that. Even if they grow up, they're little boys, and you see them playing with a Barbie doll or whatever. It's like, okay, maybe they just pretending in their mind. They have a good imagination. That doesn't mean that just because the boy is playing with a Barbie that he's somewhat gay or confused as to who he is. No, he could be a boy that just plays with a Barbie doll, or if you're a girl and you playing with G.I. Joes, right? So I don't understand what the confusion is. You're children. You have a very vivid imagination. Okay? I think I got powers. At one point I thought I was an X-Men. A mutant. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, it phases out of you. You go through certain phases in life. I think what they're doing is wrong, it's mean, it's child abuse, and legal actions should be taken for people that tries to promote these things to children. This is my thought. I hope I'm not punished for how I feel and my opinion on this. But I am Slimmy V. This is the most offensive podcast ever. If you're not offended, you probably wasn't watching or listening. God bless, stress less, and let Yahweh do the rest. I'm out. Peace.